Okay.
Hello, we're at Dave Chambers' place with Drona Farms. He's going to talk about his flame for killing weeds and his tractor.
So there's two things going on here. Well, this is a flame weeder. This one's a 5-row burner. It used to have like a heat guard on it, and I'm going to put another one on. Yeah, this thing is about 15 years old now. So the one had corroded and rotted out. I put another one on at one point, but it was a bit heavier than I wanted.
Yeah.
And so I've been running it the last 2 years without. But what I find is I like it better with the guard over it.
Yeah.
It just keeps the burners always going all the time.
Nice. Organic farming is awesome.
And anyway, so this one just runs on a backpack, which you can see has been put back together many times.
One of the Jones tent and awning backpacks from Vancouver. That was made in Vancouver.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Very durable old things.
Very durable.
Yeah.
A mini travois or a stretcher.
You bet. And then
I love your tractor, your Massey Ferguson.
This is
beautiful.
We have 4 tractors that we run on the farm here. This one is mainly just for tillage and using the loader.
Sure.
In the spring with the wet soils, I pull the loader off. The loader actually just unpins and you can lift it up and lift it off, and then you don't have all that extra weight on when you're working the clay soils, because what you'll find is that you're kind of compacting them when they're a little bit too wet. This one, just a little hint for farmers who are just up and starting and other things, or even that have been around for a while. Old tractors wiring gets old inside of tractors, and when we bought the big manure spreader a few years ago, I went in the middle of winter, went to grab it, put a battery in, threw it in backwards by accident, didn't think much of it, then put it back in normally, carried on. But what had happened is it had actually burned the diode out in the back of the alternator, and a couple hours later there was a tractor fire that we caught right on time. So this whole thing had burned and melted. I caught it right as the fuel had started to really pump through, and the fuel filter exploded, and then the ground caught fire, and luckily I got there right at that point and got that out and was able to pry the cables off the battery. But one of the little tricks that I always do now, because I have a little phobia, is every time I park the tractor, you can get night switches. I just pull the negative cable off.
Nice.
And
then it. Smart.
We're living on a mountain, right?
Yes, you are.
Park in the middle
Mount
of the
Douglas.
City. And in the summertime, right? You got to think about the heat and dry, and if you had a tractor fire in the middle of a field in the summer,
yeah,
not fun.
No, you're lucky. You're looked after. The prana of the universe looks after you, David.
Yeah, and so do the parts guys at the tractor store, who were able to get all the components back, because basically we had to rebuild the whole thing. But well, you learn a lot about your equipment when you have to rebuild it.
This is Howie Jones, Food Forest Permaculture. Bye.